Okay.
Are we recording on here yet?
Thank you for reminding me. I will do that now. Everybody get ready.
Recording in progress.
Thanks, Claire.
Thanks,
Good to see you,
Claire. One of these days, I'm just going to be like, no, and I'm going to leave the meeting when that pops up.
I can't take this anymore.
The government's watching. I can't.
Hi, Mr. Government Agent. How are you doing? You enjoying the show? Huh? Is it a good time?
Leave a like in chat, FBI.
Yeah. If you could please like and subscribe.
It's just Hal.
They're here anyway.
What kind of fourth wall breaking shit would that be?
Hey, I'm gonna interrupt just to do a sound test here.
Okay.
Sound test.
I guess sound test means that we should like make sounds though.
Yeah.
What?
I matched myself to Dean just because I was pretty loud last time. So.
All right.
Hey, Az, I just want to let you know that you cannot have a centaur. I don't. I have given it some thought in the 2 weeks. I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, but I gave it some thought immediately after I said it, and I also don't think it's a good idea.
The Human Rights Coalition said.
Ooh, the very name is racist.
So the question is
human rights?
Would you?
Shit. Fuck. Humanoid Rights Commission.
So if you were to do that, would you get the complaints from the Humanoid Rights Commission or from PETA? Like, which one do you think would come at you at that moment?
I think
Which
that's
would hurt
insensitive to say.
Yeah.
I didn't love that.
Yeah. It's a thin line between animal and sapient being.
Humanimal.
About waist high, yeah.
And I'm an animal.
Ooh, how's this for a centaur? Like one of those early horses that were pretty small, attached to like an Australopithecus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, old-timey centaur.
Yeah. Australopithecus? Man, I'm getting sick of this.
Got him.
That is, hey,
Zing.
I can't take credit for that. That's a lyric from the Big Bang Theory theme song.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you like what you see here, please feel free to follow us on Twitch.
I forgot we're live. Oh no. I've outed myself.
I used to watch that show too before I knew it was a dumb show about smart people.
Hang on,
and not a
thankfully
smart show.
My drawer is right next to me here, but I have to find.
Yeah, but
Probably
you know
the
what good
best-
television is? Young Sheldon.
Oh my god. Tell me about it. I love it when he said Bazinga for the first time.
Oh man, I died every week. I was like, "What's this Sheldon guy gonna be up to?"
I am of the belief that I think that Young Sheldon should end with Sheldon dying, and that way it was all like Big Bang Theory is just retroactively.
It's all the 7 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the entirety of Big Bang Theory is a Jacob's Ladder scenario.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Also, I'm about to show off maybe the best shirt that I own.
Oh, please. Oh, it's.
Oh man.
Brilliant.
You've been wizard.
Oh, man.
The issue with this shirt is that sometimes when people take pictures of me wearing the shirt, the word Weezer on the bottom isn't shown, so people just think that I'm a really big Bang Theory fan.
Just repping the bangers.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
I will not go. Oh wait, that's a different band.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa.
Crazy that there's 2 songs that say that.
No one else has ever said "Say It Ain't So" in the history of world.
Yeah.
So.
See, I'm more all about ooh you look just like Buddy Holly.
It's a profound utterance.
Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us. Anyway.
Fuck that guy can write a song. Am I right?
Yeah. Say what you will about Rivers Cuomo, but
Can
his
we-
music fucking rules.
Can we get a shout out in chat to @Rivers Cuomo?
Oh yeah, hold on, just give 1 second. Shout out Rivers Cuomo.
He actually just came out this week and let us know that we've all been Weezering people wrong, where people have been taking it up a couple octaves. He says you got to do it in the regular octave. So there's updates in the Weezering community.
There was a
My
split
name
second.
is Jonas.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a split second there when you started that sentence. You started that by saying he actually came out this week, and I was like, "Oh, congratulations, Rivers!"
Hell yeah!
Right on, bro. Love to see
No,
it.
apparently the ding 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 is not supposed to be that high when we're bothering people.
Okay.
It's supposed to be in the regular register.
I have always assumed that it was in the regular register.
Also, are y'all sick of the guitar licks?
Y'all,
people sick
are
of the-
you regular guitar lick people, or do you like to go up an octave?
Do you like to lick guitars?
I'm gonna just download that lick real quick.
Actually, that's probably how I became a good guitarist. Is I licked a poison arrow tree frog before I started soloing.
Psychotics, got it.
Psychedelics?
No psychotics. A poison arrow tree frog poison
Yeah.
will kill you quickly, but at the right
Not before
dose.
you get really, really good.
Yeah, if you get that low enough dose.
I thought you were going to say that you licked a bunch of guitars, and I was going to say osmosis, but then we took a sharp left.
Yeah,
Osmosis
yeah.
Jones.
I
No,
did
lick a guitar, that's just code for licking a frog.
Oh,
But it's
oh,
like,
that's
you
what
know
I'm
how you
always
get
saying.
gummies?
Yeah.
You get gummies and it's like the dose is like part of the thing. That's how it is with the tree frog. You just gotta, and then
So
you're done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you chew the frog, that's too much.
Oh,
So-
come on now.
Look. They're poisonous. They're invasive. It's fine.
Jeff, apparently you and I had different guitar circles too, because like I didn't lick a single one. That's why I'm bad at the guitar. Hold on, everyone. I need to go lick a frog to get good at the guitar. Give me just like
That's right.
Just a few minutes. It'll be fine.
oh god, this tastes terrible.
You gotta lick it a little softer. Be
Are you using
gentle
hot
with
sauce?
it.
Should I be using hot sauce? I regret that.
For electric
Actually,
and
Hot
acoustic,
Sauce
yeah.
is the name of my first album.
Wait, no, seriously?
No, I never put out an album.
Oh, okay.
But I did put Hot Sauce on my guitar.
That's
I'm
a
sure
Taylor Swift
that-
song.
I'm sure that made it gently weep.
Oh, my eyes! Why do I have eyes on my guitar?
How did the hot sauce get into your eyes from the guitar?
Licking it.
This is why you don't lick the guitar. Yeah. Someone clip that. Someone clip that.
I'm so sorry, people. I put my tongue out on the air. What do you call this? On the stream? It's
on
terrible.
the stream, on the air. I mean, look, using old TV terms is fine. I do it. Just gonna hold on. Oh. Ooh, sorry, I got this. I wanna have that song.
I just clipped that for us real quick.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Now,
You're
if I like
welcome.
find a way to put in sound commands, I could just toss that riff in there whenever I feel like it.
Listen, I could put it in our Discord soundboard.
Yeah, we get a soundboard. We only need that one.
There you go.
We actually already have a sound on our soundboard, funny enough, which is Jeff talking about the dark web from
Yeah.
months ago.
You guys want some tree frogs? Got them on the dark web. Trouble is sometimes you spend a bunch of money and you just get regular tree frogs, not the poisonous
Oh, that's
ones.
that's the worst. When you're not getting what you're paying for.
Oh my
You know?
god,
I
yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
the
All right,
poison.
so the Buddy Holly riff is now on our Discord soundboard, and I did make the emoji that corresponds to it just a blue square.
Okay. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So now that whenever Az enters into a chat, because I know that you have Nitro, you can just like go onto a stream and start playing the Weezer riff
Yeah.
there.
For our friends here who don't know, I have it currently set up on my Discord that anytime I enter a call, a sound plays that says, "Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier."
Nice.
Markiplier?
He's a
Yeah.
Let's Player.
Yeah, as a YouTuber from like the
He's
2000s.
still kicking.
He's still around.
Yeah,
They're still making Five Nights at Freddy's games. That guy's still got a career.
fair. Oh man.
Dean, when are we gonna do a Five Nights at Freddy's campaign?
I would have literally no idea how to run that.
Listen, I can DM a Halloween special.
Okay. All right.
That's what's up.
As you've got it's April. You got 6 months.
I'll figure something out. I think it's
Yeah,
easiest to do it in Monster of the Week. We'll figure it out. I'll brainstorm. I got
It's
it.
half Halloween this month. You got time.
I'm gonna
Half-a-ween.
Yep.
maybe we'll, if we have like a more audience, you can make it that like a Patreon exclusive, or maybe we'll just play it like normal because not everything has to be exclusive. I don't know. But
Half-a-ween
this week.
Half-a-ween is just that one guy from Ween.
Yeah.
Without the other one.
The singular ocean man.
Yeah.
No, don't mistake them for Frank Ocean. That's not the same. I don't know. I was going with that one. I just heard Ocean and ran with it.
It was fantastic.
Neither is it Ocean Spray, the popular cranberry drink.
It is Ocean's 11 though.
Oh dang!
Fuck, you beat me to
Shit. Wait, we're getting George Clooney on the show? Hold up.
The Kloonster.
Okay.
All right, I think we have a game to play.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do this.
Unless does anyone else want to lick tree frogs before we start? I mean, Jeff was talking about it. I want to give you all the opportunity to
No, we got to keep it professional.
I'll do it while we're going through what happened last week. It's fine. We don't need to stop.
Just eyes bugging out.
Just dial it. All right, my camera's there. There we go. All right. Oh, Az licked the frog. I didn't think you had a frog there, Az.
No. Get ready for a weird one, folks.
I knew I had a frog handy, so I just, My chair is so broken.
And as always, Jeff, hold on. I need to do my thing. So, hi everyone. Welcome to our Omniverse Escapades. We are the host of the show. I am the Dungeon Master for this adventure, and we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. If you were here for the first season, we played Monster of the Week, but like much like traditional television, if a show goes on long enough, there will be a Dungeons and Dragons episode, or I guess series in this case. And we're here for a good time. Our X's, meaning that we do not bring them into the campaign, are children in peril, depictions of gore, slavery, sexual assault, and our veils, meaning we just kind of fade to black, are body horror and feces. Jeff was kind enough to give us a quick recap in text form, which I'm going to go ahead and use this to kind of like recap what happened last time. The town in which they arrived to after getting the scepter on the train was the town of Yellowbird. As I mentioned in the intro, the first episode, this is a desert world, more or less, so there's no ranching or no crops of any kind. It's all just ranching. Our prestigious heroes are part of a team called the Wayward Vagabonds, and let's see, there we go. They went to a information record called Solid Nest Bomb, specifically to one of his stores, and just Karened all over a minimum wage employee that just came in hot and just wrecked his fucking office. And if you want to see that, you can watch our last episode on YouTube, youtube.com/Universal Escapades, or watch it on the shorts. I gave you a little highlight one for that one. Anyway, the man working the desk said that they would give them some information after he did some research into a bill of sale. So they went to go do their mission, in which they met the mayor of the town, who managed to bring in like blessed soil and actually have like crops growing there, unlike the rest of the world, more or less. And at the request of the mayor, they keep it pretty simple. They had to keep it low key because the blessed dirt has been stolen. They don't. People are going to start panicking if their only means of both having food and income is taken. Then it's going to wreck the town. The town in which they traveled to is the town of Amarillo. And they were one of the suggestions that were given was to visit the Crescent Moon Inn, because that's where the ne'er-do-wells of the town are said to go. I'm using ne'er-do-well like I am someone in their 80s. And that's more or less it. Does anyone have anything out there that they want to toss out there?
Susie Ann sort of flirted with the mayor and it went nowhere.
Oh, but Susie Ann did get some. She did flirt with John Henry, the person who's working the train car at the time.
That's right.
Is that canonical that she got some?
I mean,
I did write in here Susie Ann gets down with a railroad guy.
Okay.
So canonically, yes.
Yeah.
That's
she's a free spirit.
Canonically, we were locked out of our shared cabin for a little while.
Yeah.
That's
right.
If it makes you feel any better, there was a tie on the doorknob. Whose tie it is, no one really knows, but there was a tie on the doorknob.
Look, that's my tie. Hey-o.
I could go for a Mai Tai right now.
All right. So we open up. You had just finished talking to the mayor. One thing that I noticed is a very serious-looking man with a scar across his cheek. I didn't say that, but just a little context for what the mayor looked like. He was also elected like 10 years ago. Anyway, you all step out of his office. It's a bright and sunny day. You're currently underneath a tree. Unlike as I had mentioned last time, this town or this mayor's office is well built and has lush greenery, unlike the rest of the world. So as you exit out of the front door, you actually have shade from one of the trees. Is currently just a little bit. It's a little nice today under this tree, and a normally very sweaty environment. As you're walking, as you're standing there, there are wagons traveling by, people yelling various things that you can't quite make out from the distance. And yeah, you begin given your first location, and your job is to prevent the soil from being stolen further, basically.
All right.
So how do you proceed going forward?
I'd like to do a perception check and just scan the area for threats.
All right.
All right. Remind me what I need to do here. Perception plus. I'm going to need to get my reading glasses. I think it's +6.
Sudian, you have I just had it right there. It is a +5.
+5. Okay. That's a natural 20.
Oh.
Okay.
Starting off strong today.
Yeah, we're starting off good. I will say this, that one thing I forgot to mention is that on the train, Susie Ann actually did meet somebody named Jeremy Goodleaf, and he was reading a book that it was basically like religious literature for the goddess of the land, and he referred to it as fucking tripe, like just nonsense. It just a little heads up on that one. So anyway, we're to 25. You will notice one thing, Susie Ann, with your nat 20 and 5. There is somebody from across the road who is in an alleyway and they're staring at you, but like looking like they're just kind of chilling in the alleyway.
I'm going to give my friends a little like, I'll be right back look and go directly at the guy.
As you are going directly at them, they start going further down into the alleyway. Like they notice you, basically.
I just stalk forward like I mean business.
All right.
Does anyone want to follow me? Oh shit!
I kind of
once you get out of view, yeah.
I kind of
What
just
were you
hang my
thinking?
head and I'm like, fuck, we gotta.
Guess we're
What are we
doing this.
doing?
I don't say fuck out loud because Gary wouldn't, but I'm just like,
I can see it in your face. Yeah, we're like,
yeah.
All right.
we'll follow.
All right, so you're gonna follow the person. You're gonna follow this person, and they are gonna lose line of sight when you turn around a corner. Give me a perception check real quick. Another one.
As soon as they go out of sight, I'll gesture to the others to go around the block, try to cut them off. I got another natural 20.
Oh, did you? That's
I
crazy.
sure did.
Rocking and rolling.
You will see with your natural 20 again. At that very moment, as you're looking around, one of the doors to one of the back of the buildings just closes very subtly. Like most people wouldn't even notice it, but because with your natural 20, you happen to see that it just closes like just now.
Okay, I go up and I knock. Just sort of a normal 3-time knock.
Hello. Sorry, we're busy.
Hi, ma'am. Name's Susie Ann Surefoot. I just was hoping to speak to that.
I'm not a ma'am.
Apologies. I couldn't see you there. Anyways, I was hoping to speak with the person that was eyeballing me from the alleyway.
See, I'm a man. I'd appreciate you calling me that.
Do they open the door at all?
No, they're yelling through the door.
I'm gonna wait to attack until y'all arrive.
Gary is gonna casually position himself next to the door, kind of leaning against the wall.
I'm trying to decide
Okay.
if the likelihood of a back door. Continue. Yep.
Yeah, this is the back door. It's the back door to the house. Yeah.
When Ven arrives, I motion for you to. I like point at this door and I go like.
Yeah.
Block the front.
Yeah, I head around to the front.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anybody staring at you. I've been in my house.
I'm gonna grab the doorknob and just shove it in. Is there a doorknob? Or a handle or something?
Give me an athletics check. And yeah, there's a doorknob. Give me an athletics check to kind of like shove the door open.
This is not my forte. That's a natural 1.
So you go to like, luckily I'm not gonna crit fail you. I don't really do crit fails. So you go to like push forward, and it just you can feel someone pushing it back, preventing you from opening. Hi, can you please not come inside? Listen,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that was.
I'm showering right now.
I think it must have been the wind.
I kind of look over at you and I make a gesture as if to say, "Do you want me to do it?"
Yeah, I do a head swirly salute and lean off to one side.
Cool.
I'm showering right now. Please don't come inside.
Can Gary try to push the door open?
I'm very naked. Please don't.
We are such assholes.
Yeah. If Gary wants to do it, do an athletics check.
All right.
If you're trying to get.
Yeah. Once you said that, I was like, oh, I have +6 in that. Let me try. That's gonna be a 14 from me.
Okay. Give me just like 1 second. So as you like burst through the back door there, right? You'll see I would say probably like 5'4" person with a long like well, like they're an elf with long blonde hair that's like kind of like pulled back into a ponytail, and what is quite frankly a very obviously fake mustache. Um, and they're just like, "Oh, you caught? What are you doing in my house? Oh, I'm so mad."
I stand by the door and I just allow Susie Ann to step in.
Okay, I lean up against the door with my crossbow, just sort of, jauntily pointed up, and I give him a little half smile, and I say,
For reference, Suzanne, this is the person you saw. The mustache was not on them originally.
I say, oh, it must have been your twin brother that I saw out here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been cooking.
I'll just walk in and edge past him.
Now, hang on a moment. I thought you were showering.
I was doing that, but no, I'm cooking.
Does he try to prevent me getting around him?
No, but he's staring at you. That's like
Yeah, I'm not listening to him anymore. I'm just going into his house or store or whatever it is to investigate.
Hey, that's trespassing. I'm gonna call the guards.
I put a hand on his shoulder. Now, hey there, fella. I'm mighty sorry about my companion here. She's a bit pushy. She seems to think that you have slighted her in some way. So I recommend you just allow her to convince herself that you haven't.
I know, okay, because I totally don't have anything to hide.
Now that sounds mighty suspicious. That thing you just said.
I'll go to the front to let Ven in.
Thank you. Yep, I come in, take a look around.
That's not okay.
Am I able to get the door open? Is that?
Yeah. It's locked, but it wouldn't be hard to unlock. It's just like one of those chain ones, right?
Cool.
It is so nice to meet you. What a lovely home you have here.
Thank you. Please don't enter my house illegally.
I promise not to do it again, probably. But I am already in here.
The probably doesn't sound very convincing.
I would rather not lie to you by using absolutes,
That's fair. But
I'd like to inspect everything, but not touch anything just yet.
Give me an investigation check real quick.
Not good. 8.
I'm gonna give you this based off of 8. You are going to notice that this house is surprisingly not well lived in. Like there is like dust on countertop, or well, not countertops, but on flat surfaces. Like there are like couches and furniture in here, but it looks like it hasn't been used in a while. It's
interesting that somebody would have a safe house this close to the mayor's place.
Safe house? I don't know what you're talking about. This is my house. I just got back into town from.
I put on my gloves and then I just bash something with the butt of the crossbow and see if I'll do an insight to see if he cares. Does he care? I don't have to roll necessarily, but
no, go ahead and give it an insight real quick. Just that way you'll see more subtle things.
Insight 11.
Whenever you start destroying things, I'm just gonna give it to you. You know, we're not in combat, so I'm not really worried about it. There's a tinge of fear, but it doesn't. From your insight, you can tell it's well. You don't know what the fear is. It is not the fear of the items being broken.
Okay, I'll smile and I'll walk back over to the front door and I'll just kind of peek out. Is there a second floor?
Not to this building. No. What do you when you go outside? What are you peeking out towards?
Oh, I'm just like moving the curtain aside or opening the door or whatever, looking through the. Is it icky frosted glass? Like, how long has it been abandoned?
It is. I mean, you can't quite tell how long it's been abandoned, but there is like a small layer of dust on the windows just from not being cleaned in a while.
Okay, I'll let the others do whatever while I guard the front door.
Cool. I'm gonna sit this gentleman down in a chair at the table across from me here. Does he comply?
I mean, there is a 7-foot-tall man dressed in very dapperly and is also clearly strong. Yeah.
Why don't we have a seat here, partner?
Oh, okay.
Now I'm gonna shoot straight with you. All right.
All right.
We're with Sal Nussbaum, and it's probably better for your own health and safety if you just come clean with us and tell us what it is that you're conspiring about here.
Give me a deception roll on this one.
That is going to be a 21.
Ooh, Garrett rocking that.
Sweet talking Southern man.
We paid off Gary. We paid off Gary already.
You mean
Or
Sal?
Wait, Sal. Yeah, Sal.
Sal.
He meant to say Sal. Yeah. Yeah, we already paid him off. What do you mean?
Are you sure that you covered the whole debt? I mean, there's interest,
Look, I don't think, and you're starting to hear a somewhat feminine voice now. I don't think. I mean, I don't handle the booking on that. That's not something that I do. I'm here and I watch things.
Right. I did not assume that you were the bookie. I just happened to come upon you first. I think that it would be in your best interest to point us in the right direction of your bookie, or perhaps your organization as a whole. That way, we don't have to get our hands dirty here.
Yeah. Then you want to go to the Crescent Moon. That's the place where the payments for that are generally made.
Well, pardon my shit, but my French, but no shit, Sherlock. Who am I looking for?
All right, I didn't get a name down, so let me give me 1 second. Think of a name.
Listener, if you want to chime in the chat, we might use your name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you chime in the chat, if you think of a cool name, toss it in there.
I'm seeing Bartleby Ruckus.
Wait, where are you seeing that at?
I'm seeing it in
Big
Pardon my
Falcon?
shit, but no French Sherlock. Thank you, Tess.
Yes. Pardon my shit, but no French Sherlock. That's a very good line. Where are you seeing Bartleby Ruckus? There's no one.
No, I was just doing a little funny improv bit there.
Yeah.
I was doing a bit.
And I totally ruined it. All right. I
like to practice my fake names whenever I get the chance. So
I didn't even yes and that. That was just like, what the hell are you talking about?
Maybe I need like an improv signal. What is
like the bat signal?
There you go. How about Barnaby Sims? We'll just go with that.
Barnaby Sims. Barnaby or Bartleby?
Let's do Barnaby. It sounds a little bit more Western than Bartleby.
And it's easier to say.
We'll keep Mr. Rutkiss for next time.
Yeah.
One
Barnaby
second.
Sims.
All right. So what's our next move?
While we're talking to him, and especially when you hit something with the axe, I wanted to try to just check and see if there was anywhere specifically he was keeping an eye on, in case there is something here. But then I'm ready to go.
All right. Let's get you a roll for that. And I just had the thing in my head, and then it went away. Give me insight. Give me an insight check.
Ha! That is a hot natural 3. So that's a 7.
You know what? That mustache might be fake.
Oh.
Dang, I think that's not his real mustache. All right, well,
my
in that
shit,
case,
but
I
no
mean...
French, Sherlock.
Well, then if we want to go check out Bartleby, we're welcome to do that. Do we have any other pressing matters here?
Well, I just want to say goodbye to our friend here.
Oh, absolutely.
They're currently stroking their mustache, like they're thinking.
Well, hey,
I'll
thank
lean
you.
in really close and put a silver in his palm and like go like I'm gonna whisper, and then I'll just kind of peck him on the cheek and then head out the back.
I'm so very, or that's my voice, but I'm so very confused right now.
Hey, it's okay. I gotta thank you for the information, friend. Barnaby Sims. That sounds like a real good lead for us. So, what can I call you, friend?
Betty
I'm sorry,
Draper.
I immediately made you think of another name.
This should be a fake name, right? Because he's a secret spy.
He might be stupid enough to give his real name. He said he was showering and then cooking, so I'm, honestly could go either way.
What's this guy's intelligence score?
This guy sucks. This is his first criminal act.
Yeah,
They're just doing their best here.
I give him a big pat on the shoulder and walk past him.
Give me 1 second. I actually am working on the name.
Okay.
I love that I just decided to be suspicious because that's her deal, and it got us this guy. So it was great.
Yeah.
I'm John Chairmat.
John Chairmat. That's a certainly real name that you have there, John.
No, it's John Chairmat.
Of course.
We just watched him look at the chair and then the mat before he gave his name. Well, John, it was great to meet you.
John, we are indebted to you.
Yeah, no, appreciate it. It's just me, John Chairmat. Totally, if you need anything, reach out to me.
John Chairmat, real man, I will.
Yes, real elven man.
Before I leave, I'll be like, if you ever want to work for somebody that's not a complete moron, check out the Wayward Vagabonds over at the Crescent Moon.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you see them just kind of like looking around without moving their head? I'm a underwater basket weaver. That's my job.
It's an important job.
Yep.
Right before I leave, I turn around and just ask, is that a pomade you use on your mustache? How do you get it looking like that? That's fantastic.
Oil. I use oil. Yeah.
Oil.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Manly oils for my mustache.
Understandable. Well, John Chermat, it was lovely to meet you.
I will
Oh,
be
Mr.
honest.
Gary.
I thought it was a woolly caterpillar on your lip.
This is totally my mustache. Yep. And like as they're like stroking it, so you just kind of tilts down a little. Yeah, just lopsides a little.
Oh yes. Well, bye.
Bye. All right. So where are you all going from here?
We gotta go to the inn, right?
Back to the Crescent Moon.
No, the one that we were told about. Hang on. What was it called? The
Or maybe we haven't been to the Crescent Moon yet.
I don't believe so. We just left the mayor's, as far as I remember.
But the Crescent Moon. I'm sorry. That is the one I was thinking of. I thought there was another one that I wasn't remembering.
The one that the Wayward Vagabonds is in.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it.
So the only inn that you have been told of so far is the Crescent Moon Inn. That's not where the Wayward Vagabonds are located at. That's the place that the mayor told you. Mayor Vendraco told you is
Right.
where the ne'er-do-wells of the town tend to be.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So we're going to the Crescent Moon Inn.
You think we should dress up?
Gary just gestures at himself.
I mean, I'm in a dress already. Like, I got gloves on and everything.
I polished my chainmail. I think we should probably be fine. I added a few new bits and bobs when we got here. There's a new vine on one of my shoulders.
I hope I didn't startle the two of you too much by going right at that guy. That could have been a dangerous situation.
Yeah, I would prefer that we are let in on your plans in the future because we did break and enter.
Technically, I was let in. It is just not the owner of the establishment who let me in.
Way I figure it, if somebody's staring at me and it's not because they want to like get to know me better, we're gonna have problems. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Oh,
I'm an upstanding citizen.
It doesn't mean that we all need to have problems.
Two things. One, I thought for certain you were gonna get euphemistic on us and just like throw a euphemism like, well, if someone's staring at me. I was like, oh, here we go. Yeah, here comes a euphemism. Not the slightest. Two, we said I'm a law-abiding citizen. The breaking the entering kind of is like
I'm an upstanding citizen.
I'm upstanding.
We're doing great so far.
Yes.
All right.
Well, how about you and me, upstanding citizens, head over to that inn?
It's the Upstanding Citizens Brigade.
That's what we should have called ourselves.
Well, in Chicago.
That is pretty good.
All right. So you go to the Crescent Moon Inn. As you're walking by, if I can get myself to stop laughing. I'm so sorry. This joke is stupid. That's why I'm having to try.
You've just got to believe that it's really important and needs to be said.
I need to commit ego death.
That's right. Pete Holmes was right.
This is stupid. All right, I'm just kidding. This is good. As you're walking by, you pass by one of the local like grocery stores, and you will see advertisement for Manly oils for your mustache. As you're walking by.
Manly oils for your mustache?
Yes, Manly oils for your mustache. That's why the joke is stupid. You're gonna see that as you're walking by. It's a picture of a man with like one of those like twirly mustaches, right? This is Manly oils for your mustache. That's the name of the company and the product.
Just like big
The,
old
yes.
muscles. You can't see me because I zoomed in on my head, but I'm like making bicep mess.
And I will fully admit
gestures.
this is a stupid joke, but I just could not help but stop myself from laughing. Anyway,
Well, I'll be. John shot straight about that.
I'm not making this canon. I am joking when I say this following line, and it says product by by John Chairmat.
Brought to you by John Chairmat.
Yeah, products by John Chairmat. No.
Yeah.
But you go to the Crescent, in the Crescent, I cannot speak again. There we go. The Crescent, the Crescent, I cannot.
The Crescent Moon Inn.
Thank you. Sorry. On the sign that shows that, you'll see what looks like an eclipse moon or an eclipse sun, I guess. Yeah, it'd be an eclipse sun. Is the symbol on like the little hanging sign. Are you all just like, well, let me ask you this, because the history of entering into buildings has been kind of dodgy, given the.
This is a dodgy place, so I think we need to play it real chill.
Well, if there's any indication, the last 2 times you've entered into a place you thought might be dodgy was just guns blazing straight through the door. So I'm asking this now: how are you getting in through here?
I'll check in with y'all with our eyes, and I'm like, you want to try it a little different vibe this time?
It is not the Western Saloon doors, by the way. Like, it is a pair of swinging doors, but it's like just like normal size doors for reference.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give Susie Ann a little nod and just start walking in.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll cover the rear.
I feel like that Suzanne is a little disappointed that she doesn't get to just burst through the door, though.
Yeah, I like turn around and slide my crossbow back over my shoulder and like go in behind Ven.
And like, as I'm joking, by the way, Jeff, so none of this is canonical to what I'm saying, but like as you all walk in, you see Suzanne just kind of shove the door outwards to make it a little more dramatic.
Again, I zoomed in on my face. Folks, I'm doing all kinds of great stuff with my arms over here.
It's even greater that if we ever move this to audio, that's even less seen.
Lots of body work. We're using the space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So as you walk in the hotel, there is it is a bit dark in here. The windows having shuttered closed, right? There is the floors are not very clean. There is a piano with yellowed keys. And there doesn't seem to be anybody in here except for the bartender standing at the back, behind the bar, obviously. There is a fire going currently as well, just in one of the fire pits, or the fireplace, excuse me.
Are there any stairs, or is it a one-story?
You currently see that it's well, as you came up to it, it is a 2-story building, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You okay there, Jeff?
Yeah, I was just looking at my character sheet. So I was a folk hero. I'm not sure what that does. I feel like it helps me bond with the locals. So I'll stride up to the owner or the server or whoever, and I'll put out my hand for a handshake.
Sorry, I was trying not to cough. They'll reach out and give you a handshake. You will notice that that the hand is a little moist.
Susie Ann Surefoot. Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Eric. Just call me Eric.
All right, Eric. This is Ven and Gary. Or do you go by Garrison? Which one?
I go by Gary.
And Gary.
We're all friends here.
What do you guys want to drink?
We got ale and whiskey.
Ooh, a whiskey for me.
A whiskey sounds great. Thank you.
All right, it's gonna pour.
Whiskey it is.
It's gonna pour 3 shots. That's gonna be 1 gold. Or unless you've got.
Wait a minute. Isn't a gold like $100?
$100.
This place is clearly a front. I'm giving this guy a look like, are you fucking shitting me?
What? Do you have any silver?
Oh, I got all kinds of money, sugar. Most of it's tied up in assets, or in the bank.
Yeah.
1 gold for 3 drinks. That's mighty steep.
Well, getting the quarter mash isn't as easy as it used to be on account of magic not being around.
I kind of put up a hand and shoo Susie Ann, and I just slide a gold piece across the counter.
Oh, I was gonna put down what it usually costs, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a
5
high roller.
copper or whatever.
Yeah.
He grabbed that and is just gonna ask, "Do you get?" Or is gonna look at you all, and I am stuttering. He's going to pull out a bottle and pour you some whiskey, in 3 shot glasses. What are you folks doing here in my inn?
Well, I'm actually here looking for an old friend. Somebody told me that I might be able to find my old pal Barnaby around.
Give me an insight roll real quick.
Inside.
Literally
Okay.
anybody who wants to roll it.
Somebody
Sure.
besides me should roll it.
I got a 10.
It's a 17 for me.
I got a 3.
Well, Gary doesn't notice anything. Then you're gonna notice that moment he seems to like tense up a little, and you do Susie, you notice that he tenses up a little, but like you could tell through that he knows the name Barnaby, like whenever you said it, or whenever.
Do I get the
Gary...
sense that Sims is here in the building?
I'm not. I would say for that that would be the wrong kind of role for that. You just this person basically how to put
It's
it?
not like he looks upstairs as he like
No,
looks spooked or whatever. Okay. I'll be like, well, this must be a real nice place if it costs 20 times the market rate.
Let me ask you a question. Do you got any silver?
As I told you, I got all kinds of wealth. I just am not used to it bleeding through my fingers so quickly.
Give me another insight roll.
Is that all of us?
Yeah.
12.
11.
Also 11.
Remind me, Gary, you had a criminal background, right?
Criminal background. Hang on.
Yeah, right
Features
there.
and traits. Where would it say that? Criminal. Yes, I have criminal/spy.
Okay. For everyone who's not Gary, it does seem like there was a bit of an emphasis on when he said, "Do you have any silver?" Gary, when you heard it, while you don't know entirely what it means, it does kind of sound like someone is doing a call sign. For call sign may not know, it was a phrase commonly used in like thieves' works and sometimes spy work. Whenever somebody would they would say a phrase, and the person said a corresponding phrase to indicate that they're like part of the group or safe to talk to, that kind of thing.
Is there some kind of check that I could roll to see if I would know the proper response?
Like a thieves' can't type thing?
Yeah.
Or is this one going to be like unique to this establishment?
I will say this: it is to what you said. Their test, yes, it is like thieves' camp basically. And how about this? We'll treat this as a memory roll. Yeah, let's treat this as a memory roll. Give me a knowledge religion check.
All of us, or just Gary?
Just Gary, because he's the one who got the roll there.
Reasonable.
So religion, you want me to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. That is 9.
So you've heard of some groups dealing with silver as a call sign in different variation forms, but you just don't have quite the knowledge on this on this particular case. Any information as to like how you would respond or what the significant meaning of this is.
Okay. In that case, I will pull out a piece of silver and I'll say 100 coppers worth.
I was like,
is that the correct
Worth
value?
It's 10 coppers, I believe.
Oh, 10 coppers worth right here.
It's a for reference, the money system is a 10-to-1 ratio, so 10 copper, 1 silver, 10 silver, 1 gold.
Gotcha.
And it's like, never mind. If you all need anything, let me know. You've got a tab now with the gold piece.
Oh, great. Then I'll have another shot of whiskey. And why don't you have
so it
one
was
too?
a deposit. Okay, now that makes more sense.
Because
you expect that shenanigans might pop off at any moment, people running off without paying their bill. I see.
Yeah, it's called a tab. To bar owners, it's called a tab.
Sure. I just, it makes sense given the nature of your establishment here.
Susie Ann, I don't think you need to explain that to our friend here.
I mean, it's just the four of us.
Yeah. This is how tabs work. Yeah. Thank you for explaining to me how a tab works. Appreciate it.
Now, listen, friend. On my tab, why don't you and me both have a shot?
He's gonna pull out two more shot glasses and pour you one and pour himself one.
And you know what? Pour yourself 2. Try and catch up to me. We'll see who can outdrink the other one.
All right.
Susie Ann is definitely getting in on this action.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do this.
As I have to ask, do you have... I have a feeling I know the answer to this. Are you trying to get this guy drunk so you can get secrets out of him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I am the patsy or whatever it's called to like make him think it's a good idea, but I will be getting too drunk probably.
Okay, so here's what we do. Because you're receiving aid, I want to get a deception roll from you with advantage.
That means I just roll it twice, is that it?
Yeah, roll 2d20, and before bonuses, you take the higher of the 2.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Definitely going to take the 19 over the 3, so that's a 22 in total.
Are you sure you don't want the 3? No, you're good. All right. I'm going to treat this as like a matter of time. It's not going to be something that happen like right now, right? It's going to be next like hour or so.
Yeah.
Here's what we'll do real quick, because it is about our break time. Let's take a quick 5-minute break, because I also have to use the bathroom anyway. We'll come back and then we'll continue the scene from the roll, basically.
Excellent.
Next hour.
We'll have a little time jump. Susie's vision will get a little blurry.
Oh, for certain.
Also, Gary has a great constitution, so I'm going to play this as if it has not affected him, unless you want me to roll to see how much it affects him.
I will say that, Susie Ann, get your shit together. You're really fucking drunk. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. I don't drink in real life, but Susie Ann has a problem.
Girl, you have a problem? No, I'm just joking. Yeah. We'll worry about that here in a moment. I think we'll do is like a flat Constitution saving throw when we get back, just to kind of determine if at all anyone is drunk. And I'm gonna treat this as like how drunk you might be kind of situation.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right, let's take a quick 5-minute break.
Peace.
That's him.
And we're back.
Boop boop boop. Now, now,
Welcome
now,
back.
now, 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 now,
Thank you,
We
Jess.
were back to this stream now.
now.
You just got Weezer. That's right. We were that TikTok this whole time.
It's a long game.
We played the long. It took nearly a year, gang. We finally did it. We Weezered the crowd. All right. Let's go ahead and jump back into it real quick. Everyone who decided to drink, give me a Constitution saving throw. If you're proficient in it, then you get to add your proficiency bonus.
So Ven is drinking, but he's doing one every 2 or 3 shots instead of every single one.
Okay.
1, because I'm a very small man, and 2, because somebody's got to remember to be like, do you have any silver? Later.
I got
So,
it.
so can Ven get advantage on that for taking it slow?
No, what I'm gonna do in that case, I'm just gonna lower the DC for Ven, since Ven is
Gotcha.
on
I
here.
got a 6.
I got a filthy, nasty little 20.
You got a GMO 20?
Yeah.
Franken 20. I got a 4.
Fuck yeah. Little gnome just kind of slides slowly off the chair.
Okay.
I think I'm being really cool about it. I'm doing 1 every 2 or 3, and I think I'm being sly about it, and everyone else is like, just let him have this. Like, it's bad enough as is.
Okay, so Ven, I know how much you're drinking. It is moderate in comparison to say the other people, but I need to know, Susie, how much are you drinking at this moment?
Well, I have a pretty high tolerance,
Uh-huh.
so I'm not like trying to go blotto, but I'm on the way.
Are you just going ham on this? Like, are you ordering drinks like every round? Like,
I'm just trying to keep this guy comfortable. So
Okay.
he does he respond to my looks at all?
give me an insight check real quick, and then I'm gonna get to Gary. Gary, I gotta ask, how much is Gary drinking?
Gary's going shot for shot with this guy.
Okay. And because you're going shot for shot, that means Susie's going shot for shot.
I rolled a second die to see if it would change if it was with an advantage, and I rolled a natural 1.
Oh hell yeah! I got
Anyway, sorry.
I got a 7 on my insight roll.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say real quick. Susie, you're pretty fucking drunk right now, and your insight is telling you that despite your roll, yeah, this dude's totally into you.
Cool. So then I I lean forward. I occasionally like touch his arm a little bit. Just low level flirting.
Gary, I'm just gonna give this to you because you're the only one who is probably buzzed, but not just belligerent. This man has no interest.
I know.
I know.
And Ben, you thought you were being sly, and you're doing better than Susie, but you're not. You're pretty buzzed right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Gary, remind me again what you rolled. I know you did roll pretty good. I just can't remember the exact.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That's right. So yeah, you're doing fine. You've got a buzz going, but you're not like your members here.
How's the bartender?
Well, I didn't roll for them. Let me see. Well, they rolled an 8, and they're an NPC, so not good.
Ah,
Better than
Great.
Susie, but still not good. I should
All
better
right.
than everyone who rolled under a 10, I guess. So,
So, how do we want to play this out, Dean? Are we gonna finish off the bottle and then what? How does this scene look?
all right. So I know that you're trying to get information out of him. So here's what I'm gonna do. Of course, I need to know what you're saying because this is a show. But also, give me a you try to get information out of him. Give me a persuasion, and we'll say you're kind of like coaxing it out of him at that moment.
Persuasion. Okay.
with advantage because he's fucking blasted.
Okay. Let me do a second one. Well, the second one was a 1, so I'm going to take the 14 plus 1, 15.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yeah. Are you sure you don't want to get the one as? No. All right. So what do you know? You're about an hour into drinking. Everyone's getting pretty up there. What is Gary saying to coax this information out of him?
So I want to do this in 2 phases here. And the first phase is just casually bringing up Barnaby Sims again. Just like,
okay.
Oh, we are having such a great time right now. If only my friend Barnaby were here to have this fun with us. Barnaby loves whiskey. He can really take him down, you know?
All right. And what's the, that's, yeah, wink. Hold on. For the audience at home, when you're listening to this later, wink.
Yes.
Okay, so that's test. Yeah.
Dean, that one's in our private chat. That's not for the viewer.
Yeah, that's why I cut off like part of the way through it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going for the viewer, I'll put it in stream chat in the Discord.
Yeah.
All right.
I just like reading things out loud.
Yeah. So that's the first thing that I want to say, and kind of while he's answering that question, so that his drunk mind is focused on other things, I'm gonna just kind of casually slip into conversation. Say, friend, do you have any silver?
Okay, so when we'll conclude both as around the same time. It's like, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing I say. Hold on, I gotta get in frame. That's the thing I say. I say, do you have any silver? And you're supposed to say, as silver as the night moon. All right, that's what you're supposed to say.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Let's try it one more time.
Right. Okay. Hold on. She's gonna like tugging up the shirt, like, excuse me, sir.
Do you want me to? This is gonna be funny. Do you want me to walk out the door and come back?
Oh
in?
yeah.
Okay. Gary runs outside and then comes back in.
Hello, sir. Do you have any silver?
As silver as the night moon.
Ah, he did the thing.
Yeah,
he did the thing.
Yeah, now you gotta let me in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bart. It's in the below the stairs. You gotta move the painting over, and it'd be so funny. Barnaby wouldn't see it coming.
Yeah. Oh
now,
my!
do you have some kind of way to warn him?
Here?
Oh, sorry.
Warn him? No,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a weird thing to say.
I'm sorry. What? What did he say?
You go, Dean. You go.
We're already drunk. This is what drunks do.
I just love that. Like, you almost gave up your position. You're just like, we're totally not here to get Barnaby or anything.
You have any way of warning him? That's fair.
It was like, wait, what did you two say?
Well, if we go there, could we surprise him? But then you said that, so I was like, oh, oops. So that's moot.
Hey, Susie Susie Ann?
Yeah? What?
I just zipper my lips.
Okay, now I will reveal what I told Tess in the chat, which is Tess has a power where she can lay on hands and neutralize someone's poison.
Yeah, as soon as we start moving down there, I was going to do that for sure.
Hell yeah. Okay, I appreciate that. Because I don't want to be drunk anymore.
No, in that moment, I'm like, yeah, no, absolutely.
I get up and I pretend to help you write your situation, and then I'm like, fuck it, and I circle around a chair and.
Yeah. So while you're doing that, I'm standing between you and the bartender, just like, and you said that Barnaby's here? That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are the odds that my friend Barnaby is in this very establishment?
One of my favorite things that Az does in this show is like say the plot line in a voice.
It's called exposition. You gotta do it in case somebody arrived after the commercial or whatever.
It's that thing in go ahead.
No, just like I like this. It's like I like that this thing is happening. And the way I'm saying it, it's really emphasized right now.
Well, it's that thing in a TV show where they repeat everything that they're hearing, so that we can hear it.
I'm fully trying to pull focus away from these other two knuckles.
I know,
totally.
I know. I genuinely, as it is really like the reason I bring it up because it's genuinely funny when you do it. That's why.
Thank you.
All right, so you go behind one of the stairs. You know how like the stairs have like an outcropping when they're going up. Mm-hmm. So you go over there. There's like a painting that he mentioned, and there's like a switch to pull. Basically, when you move the switch, you move the painting. It's like, it's she's been in here for a few days. Somebody important's supposed to be coming.
Hey, I'm somebody important.
You are somebody. You're my pal.
Hey, if I may, you're my pal.
All right. Wow, you're my best friend.
I thought for sure you would know my name. I feel like a lot of folks do.
I don't know. You've been flirting with me all night. I don't know.
What? No.
Look. What? Look, you may be drunk, but I'm not that drunk, okay?
Susie Ann, why don't we go down to the speakeasy, huh?
What did he mean by that?
I usher you down the stairs.
As soon as we're through the stairs, I look at Ven like, can you help his sister out?
Everyone's been poked and prodded. Nobody's drunk anymore.
Also, as soon as we are through the door, Gary does one of these where he's like, he has like goofy drunk face, and then it's just deadpan.
Yes.
There we go.
I will load a bolt into my crossbow and cover the rear. So who's in front?
I would think then, just, dependent on how I ushered you two in.
Probably. I was just thinking about who's on first, but it would be me so that we can both see.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you said you're bringing up the rear, so I'll be in the middle.
But also what's on second? So
I don't know. Third base.
That is an old joke that I'm glad that people here got it. I don't feel like anybody else would be. That's a nearly 100-year-old
Listen,
joke.
I one of my first directing gigs as a theater person was I directed Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein for the stage. So
that's awesome.
You bet I had a Who's on First reference in there.
What's
even more awesome is I'm the second director ever to adapt that for the stage, because the first person directly reached out to like their estates and was like, "Can I write this?" And they were like, "Sure." And then he gave the script to me.
Sweet.
That's so cool.
Nice. That's nice. All right. So you said Ven was going first. Is that right?
Yep.
Also, for the audience at home, go ahead and add that to the Wikipedia page for Az while you're at it. We'd appreciate that. The second person to ever adapt an Abbott and Costello play. So you all proceed forward. As you are walking through here, it is dimly lit. I have to ask, for the purposes of how this game works, who here has dark vision?
Me.
That's a me.
Where would that be?
Under features and traits. Mm-hmm.
I do not.
Okay. Gary, you don't see shit, but everyone else.
Oh, hey, that's why I'm in the middle.
That's right.
Do we want Gary to light a torch?
I'm just holding
we
Ven's
wanna-
hand.
Yeah. We've done this before.
My little buddy.
Yeah.
Because
we'll get some more light here when we need.
It is a stealth mission. Will not being able to see affect Gary's stealth?
No, because he's holding my little hand.
In a matter of sense.
And if anybody has medium or heavy armor, they'll be at disadvantage.
Yes, I am at disadvantage for stealth.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a way to offset that, like by going super slow or something?
Not really. Because the
Okay.
heavy armor makes clinking noise. And I will say, like, the heavy armor is like relative to the time speaking, it's still very cowboy based, with like.
So you're hearing my spurs jingle jangle?
I am hearing your
Spurs keep
spurs
hitting the
jingle,
wood,
jingle,
yeah.
jingle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do have, in fairness, you do have a big iron on your hip too. So
I'm here to do some business.
That's right.
Okay, so Ven and Gary are at disadvantage, and I'm
Mhm.
at regular.
Cool. I mean, not cool, but
as you're proceeding down here, it is poorly lit. It's almost like meant to be dark. It almost seems like.
But there is light.
Yes, very subtle light
Cool.
cracking through the air. So the two of you divert dark vision. You will see, as you walk down the stairs, you will see what looks like a woman in nice finery. I don't know what the proper term is, but it's kind of like they got the like poof on the side of the collar, that kind of thing. I'm sure someone who knows a lot more about fashion than me will correct me somewhere. But they're wearing like nice finery with like their corset and like the boots up to the knees, that kind of thing. And it's blazing in red, and they're currently looking over some paperwork right now. Now, I have to ask: is anyone attempting stealth at this moment?
Yes. I got a dirty 20.
All right.
So with my disadvantage, I'm rolling twice, right?
Yeah, you did roll. You roll twice, but you take the lower of the two dice as opposed to the higher.
Okay. Hey, that's still pretty good. 15.
Okay.
10.
I hope that didn't come off too loud. So you see this person, they're like reading something currently, and you just hear her call it. You can just stop hiding. I already know you're in here.
You just seem very busy. We didn't want to interrupt.
Uh-huh. She's gonna appear up from she's going to look up towards you as you're coming down the steps.
Is it like one of those where she can see all three of us, or just Ven?
At this moment, whenever she spoke, said, the two of you can stop hiding.
You're behind a very tall man.
Okay, so I'm still up on the stairs and she can't see me?
Yeah, as far as you can tell, she is unaware of you right now from... Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, gotcha.
We'll keep it like that.
I guess me and Ven will proceed down to the floor. I don't want to speak for you, Tess, but...
No, like I said, I've already talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we head down.
As you walk down to her, she has a desk set up, and some of it's a fairly dark room, right? The exception being that behind this person is what looks like a big circle. Well, no, let me rephrase that. It looks like a white light is being filtered in, and it's from a sign on the back towards her back that looks like a sun as though it were being eclipsed. So light is coming from like the cracks around where the moon would be from the eclipse.
Okay. Does that give enough light for me to like see clearer?
You can see bits and pieces. I would say in like mechanically, this would be closer to like low light than dark.
Okay.
So if you got low light, you're fine. If you don't, then it's still too dark to see anything.
Okie dokie.
And she's gonna look at you too. It's like, well, you got in here. How can I help you?
I just want to take a look around and see what else is there, like doors, any other tables or stuff.
Washer and dryer.
Yeah, I'm assuming that, but just to check.
Right. Well, there's got the secret plans to take over the country. There are swords,
That Goldfinger table with Fort Knox.
swords. And then you will see the new GE Whirlpool washer and dryers in the corner that are quieter than they've ever been. No.
Energy saver.
Energy savers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. As she is sitting there, you will notice on her lapel, there is what's behind her back, but there's another line making what looks like an O. And can I get a knowledge religion from you? I give it to Gary, but Gary cannot see it right now.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Okay, you have no idea what it means. It's just not similar.
That's fair.
It's
I should have a higher religion but alas.
It is what you could tell is it's similar but different than the sign that you saw when you walked in, like the sign saying what the name of the bar is and what's behind her, but it's not the same thing.
Okay.
I like that you just passed Paladin class, like seminary or whatever.
Yeah.
Just made it.
I got in and I got out.
Look, his major was in combat and combat and heroics and nature with a minor in
religion.
Well, no, say a minor and I my joke lost me. I lost my joke. It was a minor in something, and the joke just jumped out of my.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're good. It's part of the ADHD. With a minor in advanced economics of the 13th era.
There we go.
I just wanted to join the militia.
Yeah.
The minor was mostly just to fill up some extra credits.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. So I'm gonna speak up to this woman after giving her a little bow and say, well, ma'am, am I correct in assuming that you are not Barnaby Sims?
I am Barnaby Sims, but some people just call me Lady Malaise.
Ah, I see. Okay. There was a bit of confusion there. I'm sorry, lady.
Shout out to Lady Malaise in the chat, by the way.
Hi, lady.
What's up, lady?
So allow me to explain our business here.
I'm over here.
I'm sorry. Allow me to. It's a bit dark in here. It's I would call it low light mechanically. So I spoke with an acquaintance of yours whose name certainly is not John Chairmat. But essentially what I'm trying to get at here is we're with Sal Nussbaum, and I want to get some business between our organizations finished and on the books, if you know what I'm saying.
I have paid Sal.
But the interest, you see.
Interest on information?
Yes. That's how Sal works.
I did not take a loan on information.
Well, you still have the information, don't you?
As we're going to
This is this fooled that rube, but there's no way it's fooling this lady who actually signs up the contract or whatever.
I'm going to need deception from you. I would normally give you... Yeah, roll with disadvantage on that one.
Can I help just to make it flat?
What do you want to do? What are you going to do there, Tess?
That's an excellent question. I think
I got the contract here. It's
Wait, yes,
clearly
yeah,
on
no,
I'm like
section.
rifling through my pocket.
I was about to say, I stealthily hand you the bill of sale that we had from earlier.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, it says right there.
All right, I'll give it to you. It's going to be just a flat roll, no disadvantage or advantage.
For deception?
Yeah, for your deception.
Cool, that's a 7.
And Dean, am I posted somewhere where I can see her, or am I like around a wall?
So, for luck, since you're at the back end, the way I'm kind of treating it is, you know how there was like a wall. Well, as you were coming down the stairs, there was a wall to your left and your right. It was a bit of a hallway going down, right?
Gotcha.
As you proceeded further down there, you can like duck down and look out because there's like a crack between like where the basement is, so to speak, and where you are. I don't know how to describe this, to be honest.
Like the stair continues past the walls.
Yeah,
and it
so you can
opens
just kind
up.
of like duck your head down, or and that's what I'm treating you guys you are now until you tell me what you're doing. Basically.
Gotcha. I'm crouched around the wall with my crossbow, just holding a shot if something pops off.
Okay. And she's gonna look at you and is like, "Okay, well, you're gonna need to tell Sal that he needs to work out a separate contract if he wants to start starts charging interest on information that I already paid for."
Okay, you know what? Let me talk to you straight here, because you, Lady Malaise, seem like a sharpshooter, and I admire that quality in people. My real name is Garrison. I am a member of an organization that I believe has a similar interest to what you're doing here, or you know something about, allegedly. I'm not accusing anybody of anything here. I heard through the grapevine that there is quite a market right now for enchanted soil.
Sorry, I heard typing, so I was wondering if you were typing something so before. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
I
I was adding
I
the
thought it
notes.
was
I was
you
trying to do
typing,
it. I was trying to do it super quietly, but it can wait.
I thought Dean was typing. That's why I stopped. Yeah, there's quite a market for enchanted soil. Now, I don't know. I have no evidence or anything that you know anything about this, but through the grapevine, I heard that this establishment may be the place that I come to attempt to get a cut in on the action, if you know what I mean. I'd like to offer services if I can.
I need another deception roll. Don't worry about advantage or disadvantage. It's just because this is unrelated.
Am I deceiving? Because I am. Well,
you're deceiving your intention, not so much.
Got it. Okay. Okay, I got a 21 on that one.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
There we go. And she's gonna look up at you and is like, "Okay, so you want to buy soil? Let me ask you, where do you think you're at?"
I think that I'm at what's the name of this
Crescent Moon Inn.
I believe that I'm at the Crescent Moon Inn. Is that correct?
Yes. Tess, give me insight. Gary and Ven and Gary, everyone. I don't know why I speak. Everyone can give me an insight check, but I want as you will be rolling at disadvantage because of darkness.
Cool 6. Roll
Which kind of check?
Insight.
Ah, 7.
Nat 1.
Okay.
Or I got a 9
Great.
actually.
She's gonna give you. Yeah, I suppose I do know a few hookups in regards to this soil. How much are you needing?
I mean, that is a matter of how much work you have for me. Me and my compatriot here, we do come as a package deal, I should say, But if you're willing to cut us in on it, I will take whatever information, jobs that are available to me.
I'm going to step out into the open and stand up, crossbow kind of pointed down at the ground.
Are you just double checking? Are you revealing yourself at this moment?
Yeah, and I'm not intimidating her, but I'm just kind of giving her a look like, whoops, you've been found out.
I am going to make the joke that Gary and Ben do not know that you've done this.
Yeah.
I was like, she's going to, as you're speaking, and then after Susie comes out, I was like, oh, the two of you, huh? The two of you are wanting work?
What do you
Says,
mean by
honey,
that?
only way we're getting into the blessed pot game.
Oh, fuck, who's that?
I chuckle. Only way we're getting into the holy pot game is if we have enough to bribe that mayor, because he wants to take you down.
By the way, the Holy Pot is the name of our strand. It's going to come out in 2025. Expect that at dispensaries near you. No,
Happy 420, everybody.
Happy 420.
Am I allowed
Yep.
to show this on Twitch? It's my gummies.
I have absolutely no clue, but in fairness, I think we are flagged for references to drugs. I don't remember. Like you have to
They're
be an
just
adult.
gushers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if
They're-
I got us banned just then.
Well, we'll find out. We're also small enough that I don't think that Twitch really pays attention. So, who knows? So, it's like, okay, so if you are not here for soil, evidently, and you are here in regards to the mayor, why are you all here?
Sally, why are we here? Susie, fuck, what's your name?
Susie.
Well, Susie, you revealed yourself. Why are we here?
I'll walk over and set my crossbow on the table, and I'll kind of sigh a little bit. I'll be like, we may be vagabonds, but we also got to eat. So make it worth our while. We'll keep quiet.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do at this very moment. Since Az is the one who initiated the concept of working with Lady, Az, I'm going to want to get a diplomacy roll from you, but you do have advantage because Susie did back you up in this situation.
Okay.
Somewhat confusingly.
What
but
am I
still.
rolling?
I want to call it diplomacy. That's not right. That's an older edition.
Persuasion or
Persuasion.
deception?
Persuade. Because they're trying to persuade.
Persuasion.
Jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do also want to make it abundantly clear that Gary just wanted her to trust him. I fully intend on backstabbing this woman eventually.
Oh.
So then
I know.
it's clearly deception then if your
Okay.
intent is
Yeah.
to screw her over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. If you want to roll deception instead, you can.
I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page vis-a-vis the backstabbing.
No, you're
Yeah.
good. See,
Okay,
I was,
cool.
I was treating it either as A, you were deceiving her, or B, you were persuading her to give you a job regardless of the truth, basically.
Got it.
So
Okay.
either or actually does apply.
Susie Ann is agnostic. She could go either way.
That sounds about right. All right. So I'm rolling deception on this. Let's go with a 17.
All right, fine. Your approach is unconventional, to say the very least. But I suppose I could use some Vagabonds' help. Not the type of thing you normally pay for. Tonight, we plan on doing a job, and I can pay you about 10% of what we make out of it.
Well, that sounds just lovely. I would love that.
I'm going to need you to be, let's say, here at 11 p.m. tonight.
Right here in this very spot.
Yes.
Well, you got it.
Hold on. You want us to come down here at 11 p.m. into your secret lair during business hours?
Let me ask you what's more suspicious. The fact that I was asking you here to do a job that you had asked for, or that you walked into my office unannounced.
Oh, we was just showing initiative.
Hang on.
Ma'am.
The gentleman upstairs said that there was no way to contact you down here and that we should just go.
I'm gonna need a deception. That's gonna be a high ass fucking roll.
Wait, I thought he said that.
He did. He didn't mean it the way that we're saying, but he did say it.
I mean, yeah, okay, so I'll lower the DC because he was he thought he was joking.
We asked, is there any way to contact him? And he said nope.
I guess knocking would probably do it.
Can I add an amendment onto that statement then?
What's that?
Well, he was very drunk, so I don't know how trustworthy that statement was.
Okay, I'll lower the DC even further.
This is another deception, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. 5.
Oof.
I'm gonna need a moment.
We're about to die.
Look at you three. It's like, So you come in here telling half truths, and then when
We're
I ask,
criminals. What are you gonna do? Half the time we're practicing our bullshit, right? You know.
I'm not even sure that you're telling the truth about this job. What's to say we're not going to walk into an ambush at 11 p.m. tonight?
That was my point.
That's what I was thinking. Suspicious. I wasn't going to say it, but that is what I was thinking as well.
And that's my point. You accuse me of being suspicious while also being immensely suspicious.
Okay,
lady,
so
you're selling stuff stolen from the church.
You know what? Okay, Lady Malaise, I need you to shoot straight with me. We're gonna start this conversation over one more time, and there ain't gonna be no lying, okay? You have a job for us. We want to do it. We, used a little trickery to get in here, so sue me. Bottom line is, we want to work together.
Yes, and we have a reasonable suspicion about being in a spot with only one exit
that nobody knows about late at night.
It does sound like you're throwing the suspicion back on me. The intruders upon my business.
No.
Look,
surely not. Is there a back way out of here?
Why would I tell you if there was? This is a secret place.
Why don't we meet like at a neutral location, like the place down the street?
You know what? No. Fine. We'll meet at the Fantasy Kmart. All right. Well, that does it make that fatter for you? Do you want to meet up?
That's great. They have hot dogs out front.
Oh wait, no. I got something that's a little more well known.
$1.50.
What's a gas station that's well known throughout the entire country? Chevron. As you have Chevron out in the east.
Come and go.
Wait, no, seriously, there's a come and go out there? Okay. Wait, you guys don't have come and go. Whatever. We'll meet at the fantasy gas station. I'll say that.
In fantasy times, this would be like a horse place.
Yeah, I'm imagining a lot of water and troughs for horses.
No, it's a convenience store.
We'll meet at there's some hardtack inside.
We'll meet at the fantasy convenience store.
Perfect. We can feed our horses there.
All right. Is that better? Are you done intruding on my property and accusing me of being suspicious? Well, also
we weren't accusing. We were just asking a lot of questions.
I'll pick up my crossbow and nod, and then head up the stairs.
11 p.m. Meet me at the. What's this?
The not 7-Eleven.
That's the convenience store that we're going to. It's 7-Eleven in Roman numerals.
There we go. 7-Eleven. Everyone knows about 7-Eleven. So yeah, meet me at Fantasy 7-Eleven.
Perfect.
You can tell that because it's VIIXII. Oh no, I got that wrong. It'd be XI. Excuse me. Anyway, yes, meet there at 11 o'clock tonight. We'll do a job.
Lovely. Sounds lovely.
You're gonna make me regret this. I feel like you're gonna make me regret this. All
Well,
right.
we very much appreciate your time.
All right. Well, I guess I'll see you tonight. And please yell at Stuart on your way out.
Stuart is that fella's name, huh? He's
Is
a
that with
riot,
the
I tell
U
you.
or an EW?
It's with the W. That's. Are you
It's
cataloging?
TW.
Are you cataloging my employee's name?
Yeah, I take notes when I'm not brandishing my crossbow.
Lovely.
Okay. Yes, please yell at Stuart on your way out. I mean, I'm gonna do it too, but still.
There.
I don't even
Don't-
pretend to be drunk as I walk by Stuart.
Don't be too hard on the boy. He's lovely.
Yeah, if she's staying downstairs as we walk past, I buy him another shot and then tell him, Stuart, it was so great getting to know you this evening.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Where'd you guys
That was
go?
very cool. I'll just
Stuart, we went downstairs. Remember when I told you the password?
Oh yeah. Hey buddy, you got any silver?
The as much as the crescent, whatever the fuck it was.
Gary, don't forget to close out your tab.
Oh yeah. You know what, Stuart? Keep the change.
Okay.
What?
Appreciate it, bud.
Damn, Stuart, you must have got on his good side.
He's a nice boy.
I am. That's why I like this guy. He calls me nice.
You are nice, Stuart.
I think the friendship is based around mutual respect and appreciation for each other. And okay, he's just gonna go on that as a tirade for a
Yeah.
bit. Well, while being it true is not really relevant to the. All
Now,
right.
should we do a time jump to something happen in the street?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask you all. You've got a few hours in game before you have to meet up for this mission. Are you
Mhm.
all gonna do anything? And also keep in mind that our episode ends in about 9-ish minutes, depending on what I feel like stopping. So,
Excuse me.
are you all wanting to do anything, grab anything?
I'll switch back into my adventuring gear. And I'll have a mask.
Hmm. I mean,
Oh, I'm rich now. I'm going to buy a whole black thievery getup. And if I can find one, a bullseye lantern. Or actually, I don't need it. Gary's the one that needs that.
then yeah, I'll get a lantern.
Okay.
and oh yeah, go ahead.
No, let me bring up my player's handbook real quick to get that.
I just want to scope out the not 7-Eleven a little bit. So I'm still pretty suspicious about this. Less so now, but yeah, so I just want to go kind of scope it out a little bit.
Well, the first thing you notice there, they got this thing called the Big Drink. It's like 32 ounces. Where you can get a fantasy ice.
That is far too much lemonade.
Give me 1 second. All right, go ahead and subtract your fancy clothes there for Suzanne on your character sheet for the price.
Internet says 15, so I'm down to 660.
Try and keep this part as low as possible. Because nothing's more interesting than watching people go through a shopping trip. I'm just joking, obviously. Oh, anyone want to buy an abacus? Because that's the first thing that came out for some reason. Abacus.
Abacus and Costello.
There you go.
Oh,
Abacus.
no.
Classic math bits.
It's another fine calculation you've got me into.
Give me 1 second. Lantern.
I wish that had been a one-syllable word.
Subtract 10 gold. Bullseye lanterns are 10 gold.
Another fine math? It doesn't really make sense, but at least it sounds more like mess.
Will, take it.
Well,
Yeah.
we're American kids. Keep in mind, you can also say maths, the
Oh,
English
yeah.
way of doing it. Yeah, so we got the bullseye lantern for you, fancy clothes for Susie Ann. Is everyone else gonna be picking up anything? I got the book up now, so I can actually look up the price.
How much money am I subtracting for Bullseye Lantern?
The bullseye lantern, I just had it right there. Where they go is 10 gold.
10 gold. Okay.
And I'm not too worried about crossbow bolts for reference. Like they're within reference. They're within reason. You have as much as you need, basically. Here. Does anyone want to get anything while they are here? While we're doing our shopping trip, basically.
I'd like to get a hand crossbow, and I don't know if Gary can use his criminal background to rustle me up some poison, but that could go down nicely.
Well, that all depends on if our lovely keeper or dungeon master in this game would like to allow me to.
They've got tree frogs in Amarillo.
Yeah. Hand crossbow costs 75 gold.
Okay.
It does 1d6. And then I have the other stats if you need it.
Yeah, am I able to find any poison for the bolts?
Yeah, give me just 1 second. I want to get the stats for the crossbow out of the way real quick. And are you looking for any particular kind of poison?
Whatever I can afford. I have 585 left. Is there a poison that's like 500 gold?
That's a pretty good poison.
Yeah,
I surely don't
fantastic
need
poison.
anything that expensive. But there's not really a good list of poisons in. I want something paralytic or knockout.
Okay.
A contact poison.
We might have to, just because we were doing the show, and that's like pretty specific.
Oh, it's actually called injury type.
Yeah. We'll have to get back to that just because it is.
Looks like serpent venom is 200 GP.
Little rattlesnake venom.
Yeah, okay. The poison can be harvested from a dead or incapacitated giant poisonous snake. A creature subject to the poison must succeed a DC 11 Constitution saving throw or take 3d6 of poison damage on failed saving throw, or have as much on a successful one.
So could you change that to like it's subdual damage, or they have to do a save or fall asleep kind of thing?
All right, so I'm going to make something up on the spot. We'll call it body shock poison. Is a DC 11, and if they fail the saving throw, they are treated as though they have the there's a condition.
Paralyzed.
Yeah, we'll just treat it as paralyzed for now. And also they would basically be treated as helpless for the purposes of mechanics.
Cool.
If they fail, they get paralyzed, and then they have, like, every round in combat, they have a chance to pass the success roll. One
Cool.
vial can get you 4 uses.
4 uses.
And we'll treat it like 200 as well for that.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else want to get anything?
I don't think so.
I think I'm okay.
All right. I'm going to yada yada that and say, Gary, talk to some people who talk to some people to get that going.
Yeah.
Maybe go out for a nice ride.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
And then rub down the horses and chat about our day. Picnic?
Picnic? That sounds lovely. A lovely thing to do before stealing holy dirt from...
Yeah, we go enjoy the sunset.
Oh, we should probably have a quick chat. Like, so are we going to try to screw over the church and the mayor? Or are we going to, like, let them know ahead of time? Or just see how things play out?
I have no intention of screwing over the original employers of this job.
I feel like this might be a test, and if we do well, we'll get more information and we could get done what we came here to get done.
So you're not thinking about, like, infiltrating the organization, rising up the ranks, sort of like spies.
That does sound fun. I think maybe tonight we do the gig, maybe not that efficiently, and then next time we can get more skullduggery done.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we'd clear it with Dolly, of course.
I think we should probably, in the meantime, clear it with the mayor, too.
That was my main question, because that could put at risk any sort of sting operation.
Yeah, I think that
if
he
went nuts or whatever.
I think we should go to the mayor.
Okay. All right, then.
Mayor
Let's
Vendraco.
Next time.
Also, by the way, I just wanted to point out my Fantasy 7-Eleven logo in stream chat.
It's great. I already tweeted it on our official Twitter account.
Oh, thank you.
We'll go ahead and we'll conclude that next time. Next time we're gonna go ahead and you can talk with the mayor and then start the holy dirt heist. But I would like to thank our viewer for being out there today. Thank you for being here. I, of course, want to thank our hosts for being here. I want to thank Jeff and Az and Tess. I'm going to go ahead in that same order, have people plug the thing that they're doing. So, Jeff, do you want to plug anything?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I do Shattered Worlds RPG. It's a space opera podcast. It's like a playtest of a RPG I created. And we're on our 6th season. It's tons of fun. Lots of robots and zombies and all kinds of jazz. And we have a Patreon, patreon.com/shatteredworldsrpg. And you can find me on all the socials at El Jefe Tacoma. And I think that's it.
All right. Az.
My turn. You can find me on the socials at Cal's Calzones. Oh, pardon me. Why did I just yawn right in the middle of mine? Cal's Calzones. Sometimes there's an underscore, sometimes there's not. Haven't been doing it as much lately because he's been out of town, but you can find me a lot on Colin M. Parker's Twitch streams a lot. I also make YouTube videos on my personal channel, Cal's Calzones, or on the Scavengers Network YouTube channel. And check out my podcasts, It Jams for Thee and the Biodex Cast.
All right. Tess.
Sweet. You can find me online at Tess is Super Cool, or if you want to look at pictures of homemade food, you can go to Meals from the Basement. That's really all I do.
Okay.
And you do it well.
Yeah, no, for real. If you get the opportunity, check out Meals from the Basement. I've seen some of Tess's food, and it looks really good. You can find me in most places at Kikisteen. I am on most social media platforms, including a TikTok from I made last year. I mostly just post the time I do okay at Overwatch. That's basically it. But if you want to follow me on like Twitter, Instagram, I've deleted my threads. Don't worry about it. Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, you can find me at Geekusdean. That's GeeKusDean. I appreciate all you being here. I appreciate my hosts for being here, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Woohoo! Bye.
Bye.
Okay, there, Jeff.
Super. Okay, I'm stopping now.
Cool.